Yes, people, welcome back to another look at the KSAFA Major League and Championship. This time we are looking at match week 4 and our future game between Dahane Park and Santos FC. I was there, and from kickoff, it was immediately apparent that Dahane Park really came here to play. They immediately pressed Santos as soon as they touched the ball and was looking to dominate the game and the ball very early on. Santos did try all their own. They did have good portion of the possession in the early beginnings, but the more of the dangerous chances were created by Dahane Park. It was just a matter of time they would get the opening goal, and they did, all over a set piece. A corner floated in, the ball headed on by Logan, and it reached the back post for Shaquille Richards to nut it home. 1-0 to Dahane Park, and it was fully deserved. They didn't allow Santos to regroup after that. They came at them again and almost got a second before the half, before they eventually did find that second. Some good work on the right hand side, free up Passenger in the middle of the box, and he coolly took his time and slotted it in to double the lead for Dahane Park. 2-0, and the first half eventually came to close right after that. Again, Santos came out the second half a bit better, something we've been seeing from them all of this season, but Dahane Park were just so far ahead of them in quality that it was no surprise that they control the ball again and don't control the majority of the dangerous plays at goal. It was just a matter of time, just like in the first half, that they would find their third goal, a good dink ball over the top behind the back line for Logan, who again took his time and then slotted home to give Dahane Park an unassailable 3-0 lead into the second half. After this, Dahane Park coach made some changes, and I guess they took their foot off the pedal because Santos came more and more into the game after that and had their best spell of the game. All of that led to a corner of their very own, and from there, they managed to have Dahane Park score on himself, a own goal to give Santos one lifeline back in the game. But no matter how hard they tried, and they did try, they never managed to get back another one, and Dahane Park would have really sealed the game a bit comfortably for a 3-1 victory. So yeah, that was a good game between Dahane Park and Santos. But here's Rachel with the rest of match week 4 action this past weekend.
Constant Spring had themselves an intense match at home versus Barbican FC, where they eventually prevailed. An early goal from Javier Wilmot gave Spring the lead before a good combination play brought the visitors levelled in the first half. But thanks to another goal from Wilmot and one from Sean Kogel, Constant Spring secured all 3 points despite a late consolation from Barbican. Brownstown managed a feat that no other team had managed to do so far this season, and that's beating Boys Town FC. Goals from Romario Kelly and Giovanni Cummings gave the visitors an impressive 2-0 away victory. Speaking of impressive away performances, JDF brought the hammer down on Olympic Gardens 4-0 at Kling Kling Oval. Goals from Sheldon Ragbeer, Shamar Roden, Tevin Cheese and Michael Allen secured all 3 points for the Army men. Marvelly was also a losing home team as they went down 2-1 to visitors Augusttown FC. The home side got their goal from Omarion Barrett, but goals from Robert Henry and Ika Hudson would all Augusttown need for the win. And finally, thanks to the staging of the All-Manning Cup match that depleted majority of their squad, Re Almona had their match with Shortwood FC postponed to a later date. So, what does it all mean for the table? Well, Boys Town still leads Zone A with 9 points, but are now only 2 points ahead of Constant Spring in second. As for Zone B, the JDF are the leaders with 10 points, 1 ahead of Brownstown. Now we turn our attention to action in the Major League, where it was a double week. First on Sunday, Red Hills got a big 2-1 win at home over Bull Bay United thanks to a debut brace from Donovan Segree. Seaview Gardens won a wild 4-3 game versus Mountain View. Ligou Edge Rockfort won 0 at home. Police were 2-1 victors away to Corville Gardens. Allman Woodford's impressive season continued with a 5-1 demolition of Pembroke Hall. And finally, Maxfield Edge passed New Kingston FC 1-0. But we are not finished yet, as Major League also had a round of fixtures in the midweek. Red Hills won again, thanks to Segree again, with a 2-0 victory over Seaview Gardens. Corville bounced back with an away win at Maxfield. Ligou won 3-0 versus Pembroke Hall. Police got back-to-back victory with their 1-0 victory over Central Kingston. Bull Bay also won 1-0 at home to Allman Woodford. And finally, Rockfort and New Kingston cancelled out each other with 1-1 draw. So it was an exhilarating week of KSAFA football. But before I turn it over to Marlon, here are this weekend's fixtures.
Alright, Rachel, thank you for that recap. Alright, guys, that's it all here from me at Jamaica Fun. Please like, subscribe, and share as we look to keep you up to date on all things in the KSAFA Major League and Championship leading up to the final in the summer. For all things KSAFA, you're already at the right place, Jamaica Fun. YouTube, pick up yourself.